Big result for the Reggae Boyz. Big result for the Reggae Boyz. Not just a game being played. This is a third place playoff. Even though we understand what happened in the semi-finals with USA, we all knew what took place. But guess what? We won't lament on that. We pick ourselves up, and just you can see these results alone tell us that we would have picked ourselves up and carry on and fight on, because that's football. It won't be easy. It won't be fair. You have to pick yourself up and fight on. And that is exactly what the Reggae Boyz did tonight. They picked up themselves after that USA game, fight on, going up against that big team that we haven't had great history against, and they definitely find the guts to get the job done, and they did so. Big up on yourself, people. Smash like button, hit subscribe button if you're here for the first time. The stage was already set. Hit the like button, people, please. It's very important that you do so. The stage was already set from that game versus USA. That horrible loss. The scoreline doesn't necessarily reflect how the game went on. And the Reggae Boyz would have stepped up tonight, look into the eyes of the Panama players and say, you know what? Tonight is our night. And they did so, definitely, with a gutsy performance. It was a big performance. Now, let's get in the starting lineup before we do anything. Very much similar starting lineup, just two changes from the last game. We will see Shamar Nichols coming in and Casey Palmer coming in as well. But let me just run through it overall for you guys. We have Andre Blake, Damian Lowe, Deshaun Bernard, Dexter Lembikisa, Greg Lee, Joel Latibodier, Michael Hector, Bobby Reed, Casey Palmer, Demarai Gray, and Shamar Nicholson. So Demarai Gray and Shamar Nicholson are the two players coming in. I thought last time it was Cephas and Lowe who started. Yeah, they are the players who started in the last game. Now, definitely, as the game starts, you can see that the Reggae Boyz were up for it. Getting into the Panama players' face, not allowing them time on the ball, pressing them, even though sometimes bits and pieces of the game you realize that the press is not the best. But nevertheless, the boys they were trying their best to get the ball off the Panama players. So in the first couple of minutes of the game, it was to and from. I do believe that Panama's kind of settled a bit faster than us. Maybe it's because we're playing a new system, the back three, and because of the back three system, it won't be that fluent. But the boys they really tried on to seek what they want, and the game panned out as the game go on. I think the biggest moment in the first half, some of the scripts of moments was, I think it was a few attempts by the Panama team, nothing scary. Let me see, where's my book? Nothing scary actually. I wrote down everything actually, and let's go for book for reference. Yeah. So yeah, the first major aspect was that true pass from Michael Hector, who had a brilliant game to launch Boza in, and Boza go bring it past the goalkeeper. Shot come off, not the best of shot. Goalkeeper save it. Then his follow through did miss on, also just a bit soft on the follow through. The defender cleared it offline. There was also a penalty call. Referee. I didn't see any VAR check, nothing at all. They just carry on and play, and I'm like, what the heck? Not even replayed. We didn't even see any replay for it. Anyways. Now, that kind of leads us into our first goal in the 42nd minute, which was a peach of a goal. It was a beautiful goal by Dexter Lembikisa. Picks up the ball. Actually, a brilliant pass again from Hector. I didn't even know how Hector saw Lembikisa in that half space. Pick Lembikisa out in the half space. I think it would be the right half space of our attack and the left defensive half space of the Panamanian team. And he just cuts inside on his left foot, plats over the ball and hit it top bins, and it was tremendous. And you can see that he didn't know how to celebrate, too happy he was. But brilliant goal for the youngster, brilliant first goal for the youngster as well. Now as the second half start, this is where things kind of get a bit interesting, but solely in the aspect of tired legs, because remember that we played 120 minutes versus the USA, so tired legs would have must come into play in this game. But throughout the game, the boys really push on. One of the biggest moments for us in the second half was actually a Damian Lowe chip. I think it happened on the 59th minute. And I saw there was a breakaway. I think I was on the left hand side. Don't remember who was on the left hand side. I'm like, pass the ball. When Damien Lowe chip ball, I said, what Damien Lowe do? And when I see balls a dip, and I say, yo! Even just the reaction, even from Bob Reed, I see Bob Reed put his hand on his head. Even the reaction, they realize, hey, yo, this was really, really close, man. Big opportunity that there where that is concerned. Also, another big opportunity presents itself to Panama with it was a cutback, and the player uses left foot and whip the ball around, going for top bins, and Andre Blake was there, right place, man of steel, brick wall, right place, right time to stop that ball. It was a brilliant save. The ref, the coach, all Grimps, everyone was like, what the heck? Even the player was like, how did he take that out? And that basically summarized most of the actions that took place in that game. Now, as the game goes on into the later stage, from the 75th minute, it was clear that there was tired legs. A lot of persons, even me, was saying that Al Grimson was taking a little bit too long with the substitution. Not sure why it took so long. First substitute came into the 81st minute, where we saw Casey Palmer coming off, and Demarai Gray, and the likes of Ronaldo Cephas, and also Kara Anderson, young fresh leg in the midfield, fresh leg up front who's going to pull the defense apart. And definitely, so said, so done. As Cephas comes on, you could see the threat level right away, getting at it, running at the defenders. And also, Kara Anderson, you could see that just trying to take control of the midfield, getting some tackles in, because it's a fresh leg, trying to recover the ball as fast as possible. Then now in the 89th minute, we saw Damien Lowe tired. The English would say it's knackered. He was knackered, tired, man leg then heavy. In Jamaican, we call it thinner than a sheet of whistler. The man thin. Yeah, man, and Damien Lowe came off for Richard King, who would go and sit that in the CDM role just to see out the rest of the game. Also, Tavon Gray come on in the 90+1 minute for Greg Lee, who was definitely tired as well. You could see that another player who played 120 minutes in the match versus the USA. So you'd expect that his legs would have been tired. And that would summarize all the information I have here, but definitely, people, it was a big, big performance from the Reggae Boyz. And I have to say, congratulations, Reggae Boyz, and well done on that. Big game, big performance. This is what we expect to see, and certainly we expect to see more going forward. If you look at full time, look at the reaction, there was a lot of happiness, even though we wanted to go further than that. But if you look at just how proud the players are, you can definitely understand what they're going through, the emotions and those stuff. Remember now, people, this is a third place finish, and at the end of the day, the two teams that are in the final, the expectations, but not only expectations, the structure of concacaf would situate that these two teams are likely to meet in the final, despite circumstances or despite any situation. But we'll see how that one go. Big up on yourself, people. Hit the like button, hit subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. Big up on yourself. We're out. Boom.